Investigators are looking for a man who struck a teen cyclist in Colorado City. Southern Utah caught a rare glimpse of the northern lights, and your daily weather forecast with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Police in Colorado City, Arizona are searching for a driver accused of hitting a teenage cyclist and leaving the scene, according to a press release from the Colorado City Hilldale City Police Department. The crash happened around 6:30 p.m. on November 4th along Arizona Avenue when the cyclist moved to avoid a pedestrian and was struck from behind. Captain Mark Gower told St. George News the teen was treated for road rash and a possible concussion. The driver, described as a white male, around 6 feet tall, wearing a red flat-brimmed hat, was last seen in a dark-colored vehicle resembling a Subaru Forester. Anyone with information is asked to contact the police. Southern Utah residents caught a rare glimpse of the northern lights Tuesday night as shades of pink and green lit up the sky from Cedar City to St. George. According to the National Weather Service, the aurora borealis occurs when charged particles from the sun collide with Earth's magnetic field. Normally visible only near the poles, the lights appeared farther south due to a severe geomagnetic storm caused by multiple solar eruptions. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says another round of strong activity could make the aurora visible again on Wednesday evening across much of the northern United States. Now let's take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, it's currently 70 degrees, dropping to about 40 tonight, before warming to a pleasant 77 tomorrow, with a low tomorrow night near 51. Down in Mesquite, it's sitting around 74 degrees right now, cooling to 54 tonight, then warming up for a sunny day tomorrow with a high near 80 and a low tomorrow night around 56. Meanwhile, Cedar City is cooler at about 60 degrees, falling to 44 tonight, then climbing to a comfortable 67 tomorrow, before cooling again to 43 tomorrow night. Now we'll head over to Tyler Todd for your weekly injury law review.
Hi, I'm Tyler with We Win Injury Law. From day one after an accident, decisions are being made that affect your future. The sooner you get legal help, the better your chances of preserving evidence, avoiding mistakes, and protecting your rights. Early action can mean the difference between a weak claim and a very strong case.
Thanks, Tyler. Students at George Washington Academy honored veterans with music, poetry, and heartfelt tributes during the school's annual Veterans Day celebration in St. George. For a closer look at the patriotic performances and the keynote message from a retired Air Force captain, here's a closer look.
Hundreds gathered to honor military veterans on Veterans Day at George Washington Academy in St. George. The annual event featured 3 performances in a packed gym that was decorated to honor military members with American flags and photos honoring those who have served. Executive Director Blake Clark addressed the veterans in the room before introducing the keynote speaker.
They teach us about the importance of standing up for what is right, even when it's challenging. They remind us that unity, understanding, and respect are the foundations of a strong community and nation.
Rick Rasmussen, an Air Force captain when he retired, was an F-16 pilot for nearly a decade. He said many military veterans don't consider themselves worthy of hero status.
We don't think of ourselves as heroes. We think of ourselves as the lucky ones, the ones who are able to come home.
Music director Bryce Weber said several students at the Academy have veteran family members and the celebration would not be possible without them.
Honestly, a lot of these kids have connections to veterans, and it's great to teach some of the kindergartners just some basic words.
Speeches were given by students in several grades, and Lydia Ricks performed a patriotic tune for the special day. The students of George Washington Academy had plenty of voices to lend to the morning's performances as well.
Dozens of young marksmen from across Utah gathered in Hurricane for a National High School Rodeo Association shooting qualifier at the Red Cliffs Rifle and Pistol Range. Here's Eric George Gould for more on the competition and how these student shooters are aiming for national titles.
That was what it sounded like at the Red Cliffs Rifle and Pistol Range in Hurricane. 44 of the best teenaged shooters in the state are competing at a National High School Rodeo Association event. Here are two of the young competitors. First, Missy Harding, and then Whitley Hatt, telling St. George News how they got into the sport.
I've always had guns in my life. Like, since I could hold my little pink BB gun, I'm shooting anything I can honestly get my sights on.
So I've always high school rodeoed and junior high rodeoed, and one year we found out about the shooting program, and I thought I'd try it for fun, so I've been shooting for high school rodeo the last 5 years.
The event concludes in Hurricane this coming weekend on Friday the 14th.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.